Good
Hey!
morning. I love how Rico is like so aggressive. Carla. It's like, bro, I can hear you. Relax, okay? You're just
My
excited because we've got a good-looking guy again today. By the
I
way,
mean,
monsters, can I just share? It's getting
what?
really disturbing how Rico, a grown man,
Mm,
every time we have a male guest, is like, bro, if you wanted to share your workout routine, if you want to
dude,
remove your shirt, if you want to show people your body, and I'm just like, if they want to show people their body or if they want to show you their
you got
body. Rico,
you
you're
gotta
starting to really worry me.
you gotta
You're
under
getting a little aggressive.
you gotta understand, Carla. It's appreciation of hard work and hard working on gains. It's so hard
Uh-uh.
to get gains. You know what I
Uh-uh.
mean? Muscle gains. If it's weight
Uh-uh.
gain, that's easy. But
Uh-uh.
gains, oh, but
No, Rico, you cannot save yourself from this. But you
there.
know what can save you? Our
Mm,
guest for today. Because let me tell you, monsters, we are officially trending in the Philippines
mhm.
in the number 2 and number 3 spots. So keep tweeting, keep sending in your messages and questions. We are, of course, live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So what's up to all the monsters? Rico, please intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are a few names in this world that doesn't need a last name, and he is one of them. Because why? Well, we already know he's showbiz royalty. But ladies and gentlemen, to join us back on the show live from his home, give it up for Donnie.
Hey,
What
Donnie!
is up? Good morning, everyone.
What's up?
Morning,
What's
Donnie.
up? He's so fresh.
Yo, wait. I just have to say, Carla, you were like, there's a handsome guy in the show, but Rico's always been here.
Oh my
Mas-
Okay, Donnie, no. Listen, you are one of my favorite people to have on the show. Don't change that. Don't change
Oh,
that
okay.
now.
So you don't agree. You don't agree with me.
Yeah, it's my
Um,
dude.
there, there is one handsome man in this stream right now, and he is right there.
Yeah.
Okay, there,
Are you in your
scribbling
point?
around in his chair.
How are you, Donnie? How's everything? How's
Yo,
life?
I'm good, man. Life's been good. Recently, I've been going back to work. I've been waiting a long time to go back to work, and I know the protocols are super strict now, but slowly, we're going back to work, and oh, they're all here. Hello to everyone
Yeah.
watching. Thank you guys so much for trending. As you can see, I kind of just woke up, so I'm sorry if I kind of eye bags out, but I'm super excited for this because I haven't been here in a while, and I miss you guys. I miss both of you.
We miss you
Oh,
too, man. You know what I mean? It's Carla, I'm gonna say this. I miss you too, man.
I know.
Uh,
Rico's got like the biggest man crush on you, Donnie. But
Yo, you know
thank
the
you
craziest
for
thing is when I first went to your show, I was like 18, I think.
yeah, and you're like what, 19 now? Just
No,
kidding.
I'm 22 now.
Oh
wow,
my
has it been 4 years? I remember
No,
Carla when you
or the
first.
first time I met you, Rico.
Hmm. Oh
Maybe.
wow,
yeah.
that
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. Well, the first time you guested on the show, I remember they were messaging like, "This is his first media interview. You guys have to
Oh my.
be careful." And I'm like, "Right,
Yeah.
you got it." You know what I mean?
They
And
were telling us like don't traumatize him, he's a really good
Did they
guy.
really? Oh,
He
they
yeah,
didn't
doesn't
tell
have
me this.
any he doesn't have any vices. So,
Oh
be
my god.
PG with him and stuff. And we were just like, yeah, because Rico and I are totally like the most controversial, bad influence kind of people.
diba?
I'm asleep by 9:30. Rico has a fluffy dog that he cuddles with every night. So yeah, we are definitely the bad influences that, your parents will warn you about. But okay, enough about us, more about you. Donnie, before we get into, your life and what's been happening, how have you been in terms of this entire pandemic and the lockdown that spanned X amount of months? We always ask our
Yeah.
guests this, but how have you been? How has lockdown life been for Donnie?
It's been very interesting. The first few months sucked, to be honest. I really
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what to do. I was so like confused. Parang nababaliw na ako. I wanted to leave the house. I wanted to go back to the life before this. I miss my friends, my family, my work. And then to top it all off, ABS-CBN was taken away. So the whole few first few months was really tough for me.
Mhm.
But as the months progressed, now what is it? October? My God, it's October. um, I'm slowly getting used to it. You have to. There's no other way around it. You have to accept this is the new normal.
Mm-hmm.
but it's nice that I get to spend time with my family. I got to do a lot of things that I wasn't able to do when I was really working every day.
Mhm.
Um, and right now I'm in my house. I mean, my family, we haven't been complete in a while because Hannah, my sister, was in Australia,
Mhm.
and my other sister was working a lot. So now we're all at home. It's pretty cool.
I mean, your sister is getting into music. She's been releasing music.
Mm,
Yeah.
Did you get into music too? Are you the rapper
I
in the
did.
family?
No, I released a song early this year. I directed a music video actually. I just want to try
Wow.
it out, directing, and it turned out pretty fun. It turned out pretty good. I did it with a international artist, a friend, also a family friend. Her name's Andrea, and we wrote a song together and we shot it together. So that was fun.
So can you
I like
imagine?
that you mentioned I like that you mentioned that finally like your family, you guys are all together and you're hanging out now.
Yeah,
So some good came out of this lockdown and this pandemic, right? With that being
of
said,
course.
what are you guys doing? Like what do you guys like to do as a family to bond, to hang out? Like do you have a lot like one day for like movie day, binge watching day? Do you guys try to like cook in the kitchen together? Like what are your family activities?
And family activities at home.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have like specific ones. Obviously, we eat meals together, and then we're not allowed to use our cell phones during
Oh.
while we're eating. Um, we like to fight a lot, joke lang. Ano ba? No, yeah, I think on Saturdays we also like to cook. My dad likes to cook. Um, we have been doing a lot of sit downs just as a family, just chatting. Those random nights of just talking about life in general, things that we didn't really get to do that much of
Mhm.
before. What else? I don't know, just each other's presence, I guess. Everyone else is working from home here, so it's not like we're all free. We're
Mhm.
still
Mhm.
kind of busy, but they're all in their own rooms. But at least, we're all in one, you know, set of four walls, I guess.
Oh.
But the journey with it, we know that you're hosting now a noontime variety show.
Yeah.
You and you're doing the mix stuff as well. Was there did you ask your dad for advice or your mom for like hosting advice? Your dad is a great host, also your mom.
Yeah.
Was there ever like,
I
anak, ito yung tips natin, ganun.
you guys want to know a fact? When I first well one of the I think it was 2 years ago or something. I interviewed Halsey, and you know who I saw in the room?
Who?
Rico.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I asked him for advice. I was like, bro, dude, I'm so nervous. What do I do? What do I tell her? And then Rico was like, bro, just go with it. There's this trick. You pick up from the last question, the last thing she said, and then take off from there. And then that really helped me. Just putting that out there. Thanks, bro. um,
And,
Oh.
but yeah, do you remember that, Halsey?
yeah, yeah. She was hot, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, she's really pretty. She is.
yeah, she
Um,
was.
my dad, yeah, he helps me. He watches my stuff sometimes and lets me know. I don't really just like sit down and ask him, Dad, what do I do? I think they also let me do my own thing, but they give me advice whenever I need it.
You
Hey,
know, Donnie, we got a couple of fan questions. When by a couple, I mean over 400 over on Twitter, and then we got about 1,000 on Instagram. I'm not even joking, okay? Like our tech had to our digital team had to sort through to get a bunch of them out there. But you've been really trying out different things for the past couple of months, even years, from hosting, you dabbled in music, you directed a video, and then you're doing acting and all of these things. I mean, is that something that you set for yourself? Like, okay, I'm going to try all these different things out, see what I like best and go for it? Or are you the type of person that's like, I want to do it all. I want to do everything, be good at everything. What I'm asking is, are you trying to find like the thing that you love the most, or are you enjoying just basically dabbling in everything?
Yeah. No, for sure. When I first entered showbiz, I had no idea what I wanted to do, which is exactly what you said. I tried everything. So I really just wanted to see what I like, what what excited me,
Mm-hmm.
what was fun, and at least now, I have a better picture of what I like doing, what makes me excited. Um, yeah, I just felt like since you're young anyway, there's so many things you could do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying, and if you fail, you fail. If you succeed, you succeed. That's life. So I like trying new things. I really do. I like,
Mm.
getting out of my comfort zone sometimes, or most of the time. And just, trying stuff and seeing how things go.
What was that something that you tried that not a lot of people know that you kind of like, all right, cool, I ain't doing that again.
Oh my gosh.
Dancing.
That's a good question. Um, what is it?
I don't know, me check
Um,
Instagram, not TikTok or something.
it's so crazy. I joined TikTok for like what 2 videos or something, and then I stopped. So maybe one of them is TikTok, or maybe I might do it again in the future. Let's see. I haven't posted a video in a while. Yeah, but I'm not so comfortable with those like front of dance videos. I'm not really. I'm like
Mm.
I don't know.
So confusing, right? It's like, do you move your head? Do you look at the camera
Exactly.
dancing?
I thought you were gonna teach me that, bro.
Good. We'll learn that. Carla is gonna teach
Have
you
you
TikTok.
have you ever done a TikTok though?
No dancing.
Uh,
It's
we
more of
have an RX TikTok, so we do sort of like life spoofs or like memes, like
Really?
what kind of DJ are
Oh.
you, like outfits. But we have never dabbled in like the
more
dancing one,
professional.
Rico and I at least, because we are so poorly coordinated.
Yo, you should.
Okay, we will when you do. Okay, let's
Yeah.
just leave it at that. When you decide to do like a full-fledged series of dance videos, then Rico and I will dabble in that as well.
Or I'll
But
do it when you do it. Maybe not.
hey, you can't steal our fire, okay? Our thunder. Okay. Now that we've talked about like basically you wanting to try everything and be perfect, because hashtag sana all, hashtag okay Donnie, we can see all of your fans freaking out. I mean, what have you discovered about yourself throughout this process of like trying different things and figuring out, okay, this is something that I enjoy. This is something that feels a lot more like work than it does fun.
Mm.
Aside from the fact that you aren't comfortable with like, let's say TikTok dances, what else have you like discovered about yourself?
I discovered that sometimes I just really need to be patient and trust the
Mm.
process and don't rush into things.
Mhm.
I mean, there's a lot of decisions that have to be made, especially my end on a daily basis. So I think you really have to take time and through, um, see what happens, if this happens or that happens. And I think now I'm doing a better job of that. Remaining patient and also being more organized because I was so like all over the place before. Like there's so many things that I would forget, and there's so many things that you know would just slip my mind because of things that are happening. So I think that's also one, being able to juggle everything,
Mm-hmm.
especially with not just work. I mean, showbiz is just one part of life. It's not everything, and it shouldn't be because there's so much more than showbiz as well.
Mm. Dang, we got deep there for a second.
Tell you, man, Carla,
Dog and
it's gonna
Kiwi,
be
come here.
it's gonna be a live talk with Donnie. So for those that are tuning in, they have
Yeah.
Donnie hanging out with us. Oh, and he brought out a dog. You just got all the girls going crazy,
Kiwi
Donnie.
just
Who's
entered. This is
that?
my dog, Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Look at the
Hi,
camera.
Kiwi.
Uy, Donnie, ang puti ng aso mo. You and Carla have the whitest dogs. What do you guys
What's the
do?
breed of your dog? What's the breed of your dog?
I have
Carla,
a Frenchie.
Okay. Kiwi's a
Wow, he was like,
Maltese.
okay. That's like an ugly dog. Hey, they're ugly cute,
No, I didn't
okay?
say it. Hey, I didn't say that. That's what Rico thought.
yeah, well,
I know you, Donnie. You've guessed it before. I know you. Okay, let's get to some fan questions really quickly, just so we can, have them in batches. Since we were talking about this, off air, Donnie, Rachel over on Twitter asks, we
I-
noticed that you've really been into workouts this quarantine and
Mm.
you've really been into fitness.
Hmm.
What was your inspiration behind that? Like, did you just decide one day, okay, I'm going to start bulking up? Was it all of the ube cheese pandesals that you were eating? I mean, why did you start getting into fitness and workouts more during this quarantine?
Because now's the best time. We're all at home. Like, I could sleep in, get a good workout, eat, sleep in. Well, not all the time, but it's so much easier now. And
Mhm.
also, I figured out time will pass anyway in this quarantine. So, would you want to look a certain way 3 months from now or just stay the same? I think that's the
Mm.
biggest thing.
You know,
Yeah.
when we first saw Donnie here at the studio, Karla, he was always, he was a slim guy. He was a skinny guy.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to build from. I remember Dieter Ocampo before. That was his build. And, now through the years and now working out, how much gains have you done? And what's the routine that you're doing?
Yeah, what's your workout routine?
Okay, so I'm doing this program right now. This quarantine, I gained 13 pounds.
Wow, of
Hus-
muscle.
Yeah, and I think it's like it's more of a couple of muscle groups every other day, so that I still have a
Uh-huh.
rest day to eat and stuff like that. But yeah, this guy's helping me online as well, and it's fun, because my brother also is working out with me sometimes,
Mhm.
and I've got my personal assistant also trying to work out. It's fun. We're all doing it together. I like renovated our basement at home and I turned it into a home gym.
Hey.
Wow,
So
noted.
it's so solid. It's cool, It's just it's fun. It's fun when it becomes a habit. It's fun.
and,
Yeah.
and when mom and dad will like, okay, anak, go, and the
No,
delivery
okay. This is the first time you're gonna hear this. I'm making a video. They had no idea that I renovated the basement. I had workers coming in the house, like when they weren't here. They literally, okay, our basement, it used to be like, yung mga sampayan na hindi mo pinupuntahan talaga.
Yeah.
And it was like, no one went down because there was mosquitoes, it's outdoors. So what I did was I closed down the whole place and I renovated the whole thing. And I'm gonna put out a video of it soon.
Oh my.
hopefully we get
Monster exclusive right there.
Yeah, you
Donnie
guys heard
just
it here
revealed
first.
that.
a
Thank you, Donnie. That's why we love you. You always drop like these huge bombs
Of
like
course.
in the station. So
Donnie Jim.
I'm excited to see this Donnie Gem, and I love how you were
Yeah.
sneaky enough to do it without your parents knowing. I don't know if that
I
means
mean,
you're
okay,
just mega ninja or they just like totally didn't care.
and then they really didn't care because no one goes down, but they kind of figured out when they heard like uh hammers and stuff like that, and I was like, I'm just working on something, but don't go down.
Alam mo yung Carla, when people
There's
renovate,
a whole
they
new level of
usually,
trust.
they usually do it on their own, but Donnie has workers. Donnie has mga karpintero, di ba? It's like, wow.
Kasi naman,
Rico,
kailangan pa kasing sarado. They had to close it down talaga. They had to put like glass around. It was an outdoor place.
I think we can all agree that Donnie always takes it up a notch. Like what seems normal to like everyone else, Donnie's like, oh yeah. Normal for me is like having a bunch of workers come into my basement without my parents even noticing, just to turn it into a home gym. No
But what a lot
biggie.
of people don't know is that what a lot of people don't know is I actually do love interior designing a lot.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
Yeah.
So basically, nga, he
So
is
it's
perfect. Okay, let's move on.
what the
More
heck? No, but
questions.
yeah.
Okay. How about music? Have you been into a lot of music lately? Have you discovered any new artists or any new bands that you've been loving? Because this question comes from Feria. I hope I'm saying that correctly over on
Right.
Twitter as well. What's your favorite song or favorite artist right now that you're just obsessed with?
Damn, that's such a hard question. I listen to music every day. Like it's part of my life. For example, in the gym, I can't work out without music. There's
Mm.
so many playlists. I mean, I'm sure you guys know that. Wow, my favorite song. I really don't know on the top of my head. There's nothing like pop now, but I do have a playlist. If that's what they're asking, I have
Mm-hmm.
one that's like a road trip playlist. One of my favorite playlists. It's super chill songs like San Francisco Street or California. Those super chill where you go your head like that. And there's also
Yeah.
a hip hop playlist with like Drake and I don't know the latest one of Drake, like Pop Star. Those types of songs.
Yeah.
And then I also have like I don't know. It's a bunch of playlists.
What's your workout? What's your workout playlist like? Like, what do you listen to when you feel I can't lift anymore? I'm tired.
Bro, you gotta play hip hop, man. You gotta get pumped.
So,
Gotta be hip hop. Okay, let me
yeah,
let me let me
all
let me read out some songs.
He busting out the Donnie gains.
Yeah,
Gains
this is the
busting.
Donnie workout playlist for all the monsters that are locked in. Once
Like,
again, at RX931, if you want to tweet us any questions, any messages, you can also leave it in the comment section down below because we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So thank you, everyone. We are making sure to flash all of your messages and comments. Donnie, go.
yes, we can.
Okay, I'll just say the artists because there's so many songs, but usually it's composed of like Post Malone, Kanye, Kendrick Lamar, The Migos, DJ Khaled, Drake, Chance the Rapper, pretty much yeah. So I think that's what it's composed of, like those guys.
Hmm. So to stay pumped and to keep pumped. Okay, since we're
Yeah,
talking now about
yeah, it really puts you in the zone.
yeah. Okay, are we good? Internet-wise, Rico, are you good? Okay.
Yeah,
People
really
are
good.
also asking, Donnie, now that you're fit and now that you're really into workouts and stuff, so obviously you are taking care of your health, your nutrition and all that. But what are your guilty pleasure dishes or snacks or treats that no matter how hard you try, you just will never say no to? And you're just gonna be like, okay, I'll just work out again tomorrow because I have to have this. Like, what are your favorite dishes or treats that you have to have?
My favorite dishes, first of all, would be anything Pinoy breakfast. That's my favorite dish. Like
Pinoy
silog, mga
breakfast.
silog. Yeah.
Cute.
But my guilty pleasures, ice cream, leche flan,
Oh,
uh,
sweet tooth.
Mm-mm.
San Serval. Oh my gosh, so good.
Ooh.
Ano address mo yung
Oreo
papa?
cheesecake.
Nagpapadala dyan, mga 10.
Yeah, I
I was
mean, I don't really keep track of my diet.
Mhm.
I just eat whatever.
sana all.
Yun.
Sana all. Okay, how about a quarantine discovery? Because let's face it, this entire quarantine has brought out some of the best home cooks and home bakers out there. Like, people are just coming out with the craziest things. And I'm sure you've been sent a ton, or like your family has bought a couple of things from online or like trendy. What are some of the best things that you've tried this quarantine that you're just like, dang, son, like I'm going to be having this
Yeah,
forever?
I really missed Korean barbecue, honestly, and I was so happy when someone sent me Korean barbecue, and
Oh.
we could grill it at home and cook it at home. Also, someone sent us Japanese food because I
Mm,
love Japanese. I would say my favorite cuisine,
Mhm.
yeah.
like by far. I love
Hmm.
sashimi. I love ramen. I love everything Japanese.
He's really a
Um,
foodie.
See y'all
yeah,
like,
super. Aren't you
yep.
guys? Come on.
Yeah, we
Yes.
have our food, man.
No,
Mexican,
Japanese is the best. Japanese is the
Japanese
best.
too. Yeah, Carla has international day sometimes when all the tira of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My family calls leftover day like international day because it's like every cuisine. It's
Oh
like,
my
oh,
gosh.
think
So
about
what's
it,
your
right?
favorite cuisine, Karla? I'm actually curious.
Japanese. I love
Japanese
Japanese. I can
too.
have Japanese food forever. Japanese curry. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Oh, sashimi,
Exactly.
spicy tuna. Oh,
Love
I'm
that.
there. I'm there
Donnie,
forever.
Nicole is asking, do you rap? Because she listens to a lot of hip hop. Do you ever wanted to
No,
get to hip hop rap, whatever?
no, I never thought about it. No. Sorry.
No.
I
Oh.
mean, sometimes we do it for fun with my brother, but I never really thought of like pursuing it.
I
Oh,
think we can all agree that we're never gonna say never in this sense because Johnny might try it like after a couple of months,
We'll never
You
know.
never really
Maybe.
limit yourself, right? I think that's something that
Yeah.
people realize about you. I'm trying to look for the comment here, but there are just so many that are coming out. But somebody asked Donnie, what do you do to stay sane, especially during lockdown? Like, what are the things that you've been turning to sort of just keep yourself in check and not go crazy because it's been a
Hmm.
really rough time for everyone.
Um, you gotta talk to people. Talk to your
Mhm.
friends. Your closest circle. I would say. I mean, I'm so
Mm.
thankful for stuff like this or like Zoom, FaceTime. Check up on each other. Check up on your family. Check up on people you haven't talked to in a long time. And I would say instead of thinking there's nothing to do, like I'm stuck at home or stuff, just try to be creative. You'll never know if you don't try, like I always say. So just try to be creative. Open your mind more than ever. And I know it's harder than it sounds, but you guys will be surprised if you plan and really just get out of your comfort zone. Also, what else? Pray. Prayer always helps.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nice.
So wise. So
I know.
wise at 22. Sana all.
Gaming. Did you ever get into gaming, Donnie? Your chair looks like a
Dude,
chair. I'm
I was like so into Mobile Legends
Mm.
for the first couple of months. And then I was like, this is taking too much of my time. This was even before I was working out like consistently. So I literally said, okay, no more Mobile Legends for now.
Like, how
But
long
I
would you
would
say was the longest that you did, like just playing it?
like we would stream. I would stream with Eruption at 7 a.m.
Eric Powell.
Yeah,
What?
it was crazy. Like we would stream for 4 hours straight that early, yeah, and then um I had this like entire squad, and then we had goals and stuff, and then I'd buy all the skins. I'll probably still play like every now and then, but as of this moment, I haven't touched my Mobile Legends app in like a couple of months
How about
or
PlayStation?
weeks maybe.
Do you play any games like NBA? Do you play
Oh yeah,
any
2K is always there.
Yeah.
I used to play COD a lot, but again, not that much right now.
Because you're busy working out. That's the goal.
Yeah,
And
and in his
working,
other
yo,
project.
we're back to work too.
Yeah.
Okay, since we're talking about that, Donnie,
Yeah.
when the quarantine first started, basically everything was shut down, right? Everything was
Yeah.
on pause. People did nothing but stay home. Now that things are slowly picking up again, before you went into work, when you were told that you were going to be working again, what was your initial reaction? Were you scared? Were you anxious? Were you a little hesitant? Because number one, you're kind of, as they say, out of practice. A lot of actors, a
Mm,
lot of celebrities, they were just chilling for a
mm,
couple of months. So some of them felt like,
yeah.
"Ooh, I might be rusty." Others were also very hesitant because they were like,
Mm.
what are the restrictions that are going to be put? Because if we're taping, if we're doing this, we're doing that. So walk us through how you felt when you found out, okay, here's a blessing, you're going to start working again. But at the same time, oh my God, you're going to start working again. So how did that feel?
You're so good, by the way, in asking questions. I have to learn from you.
I love, ah,
No,
kinilig naman ako.
the first thing I thought of was, oh my god, my nose is gonna die because they swab test us every week. So my nose is so sensitive, and whenever like they put it all the way like here, it's like the worst feeling. Have you guys been swab tested?
Yeah.
No.
I hate it. I hate it. But you got to do what you got to
Weird
do.
feeling.
Yeah. No, but yeah, for sure. Me an initial schedule of how it would look like, quarantine, swab, everything. Like obviously all protocols. You can't have so many people in one room. You got to be super careful with your face shield, your mask, everything. At one point, I mean, on one end, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to work," but also on the other hand, I'd still go home to see my family. So I need to be, I need to be safe. Now is the worst time to get sick, obviously. So we gotta just be very careful. It is a blessing. It really is a blessing, but we just all need to really be careful.
Hmm.
You know,
But I'm
when
True.
more excited though. I'm more excited than scared.
before you got back to the studio to do the studio work, I'm sure it was more of Donnie. You have work. We're gonna work from home. How was that experience? You
Yeah.
from home. Did you have to clean up, remodel a room, paint a wall? How did it go for you?
Dude, it's so weird because every room here in our house is like a studio. Studio A, Studio B. Because my parents also do lives. My sisters, they do live. So it's like studios. That was a joke that my dad always said. But no, for sure, we had to clean up a bit. I I I usually kasi I'm in my condo, so that's where
Mhm.
I do like a lot of stuff. But I decided that I had to go here because first of all, if you're in a condo and you're just alone
Mhm.
and you can't leave, that will really make me just I don't know what I think. It's so like I wanna leave, right? So that's why I
Yeah.
came here to we live in the province ish in the south. So there's
Mhm.
like a lot of trees, which is why I came home. Um, I just made sure that it's just presentable, I guess. But the first few times we had like Zoom meetings and stuff, it was still really weird. I wasn't
Mhm.
used to not seeing people in general, like even the meetings. But now, it's not bad. It's pretty chill. You get used to it. I mean, you don't need to travel in the traffic just to meet
Yeah.
with someone, right?
I mean,
You
we're
don't
Because
getting
need to wear pants, you
yeah.
just wear like a nice shirt
yo,
on top,
I'm
never
wearing
stand
boxers
up.
right now, guys. I'm wearing boxers right now. Just
Can you
saying.
not excite the general public?
I'm
Because
just
it's gonna
saying.
be so hard for me to flash the comments.
You, you mentioned it. I'm sure Rico's wearing, not even wearing anything under there.
Ew, please don't
Donnie,
shut up. Rico,
Donnie,
please don't shut up.
sa akin point tayo, Donnie. Yung matalo,
Wag,
tatayo.
wag. Ayoko. Ayoko, ayoko, ayoko.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is going on a tangent that I'm not too sure how to. There, look at the comment section. I'm not even gonna try
Oh,
to tap
what are
them.
they saying? I don't know where you guys are reading. Facebook or what?
Donnie, there are people who are like, "Oh, Donnie, please stand up. Let's just not." Okay, let's move on to a question from Marga over on Twitter. Since we're talking about, you going back to work, you rescheduling certain things and prepping for your projects and whatnot. How do you motivate yourself, Donnie, or how do you stay inspired to keep on doing what you're doing and venture off into these new projects? Because it is a crazy time. I mean, things aren't the normal that we're used to. Even if you are
Mhm.
back to work, there are new protocols being set. So, how do you stay motivated or how do you keep yourself inspired to just carry on with these projects?
Well, obviously, I've been waiting for a while. I just really wanted
Mm-hmm.
to get back to work because there were also a lot of projects that were put on hold that we started already before the pandemic,
Yeah.
and a lot of the fans and supporters have been waiting. So I think also the supporters are a big reason why I'm motivated and inspired because they also can't wait to see a lot of the things I've been working on. Um, and I want to go back to learning. It's always whenever I work, I'm always learning,
Mhm.
and I'm
Mm.
always, I'm just like a sponge. I always like absorb whatever I can. So it's also cool that right now I get to work with a completely new group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I know it's gonna be a bit weird the first few moments because first of all we're not used to the camera anymore. I think,
Yeah.
but I think it's gonna be fun. For this Sunday noontime live, especially.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that I'd be able to really host a show this big with this group of people. So it's very exciting for me. And we start in like a few days. So I'm pumped.
Oh,
I am.
How is that preparation? We know you as being part, of course, of Mix and
Yeah.
ASAP. Now switching over to a new show on a new
Yeah.
network. How is
yeah.
Do you feel any pressure? Na parang okay, I'm gonna be hosting. It's gonna be a new network, new everything.
Yeah. So Sunday noontime live is gonna be obviously a show every Sunday. I'm gonna be with Piolo, Catriona, Maha, and Jake. And the
Mhm.
best thing about it
Wow.
is that it's gonna be directed by Mr. M.
Hey, okay.
Wow.
Ang tatay namin sa Star Magic. So he's been like my father ever since I entered. And you asked about the pressure. I think that it is pressuring, but the fact that he's the one directing it makes it so much better. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like we're all a family.
Mm.
And of course, the
I'm
show is produced by Bright Lights and line produced
Yes.
by CS or Cornerstone. So, congratulations to this one. This is a new venture. Now, the thing there is here, Donnie, is that when you do noontime variety shows, you have to do numbers. Whether you're going
yeah.
to, aside
Hell
sa,
yeah.
you have to do BTS Dynamite dance moves. Mga ganun. What is it that you're excited to do, that you're looking forward to? And yung tipong, what are you nervous about na
Yeah.
project ito sa'yo na parang, oh,
Rico, this is all I'm gonna say. You guys better be ready.
Oh, 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 oh,
kaya,
he hit us with a one-liner. It's like,
yeah.
whoo!
Kaya
Okay.
pala
Well,
nag-weights na. Kaya pala he's working out. He's with Jake.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going. I know this sounds so artista, but I feel like we're gonna see a whole new Donnie, like in the next
Di
couple of months.
naman. Maybe,
You're such
maybe.
a you're such a tease talaga. That's why your fans are freaking out. Eh. Okay, now that we're talking about show business and all of these projects that you've been given, Donnie, like what you said earlier, when you entered showbiz, you really didn't know what to expect. You didn't know where you were gonna go. That's why you dabbled in so many different things. What do you think it is about the entertainment industry that's keeping you going? Because some people they get burned out, especially if they start really young or if they get a couple of projects that they realize they don't really like it. Some of them give up, some just like disappear completely. What is it for you that makes you want to stay and makes you want to venture off into other avenues in the entertainment industry? Because it's a tough industry.
It is tough. And honestly, it was really tough the first few years because I took in everything. Like I didn't know what voices to listen to exactly. When
Mm-hmm.
I'd get hate comments, I'd really, take it in and be like, oh my gosh, what are they saying? But now I've learned to just listen to the right voices. For the most part, I will make mistakes sometimes, but for the most part, I think I've learned to listen to the better voices. Um, and I think I'm more free now because I
Mm-hmm.
have more of a choice as compared to when I was a kid. you
Oh,
know, so I think the thing keeping me going is I just feel like I still have a lot not to prove but to work on. Like
yeah.
I fully believe that I'm where I'm supposed to be in life
Mm-hmm.
and that it's not done yet and that there's still so many people I want to meet, so many people I want to work with, inspire, motivate, I don't know, all that stuff. So there's just so much I still want to do. And I feel like this is the perfect time for me to do that.
Mm.
And you
Yeah.
did mention about people that you want to meet and people you want to work with. Now, if you
Yeah.
were to have a list, top three, who are the people that you want to meet, like locally, that you haven't gotten a chance to
Meet
meet? Yeah.
well, it is a small industry, so we kind of like met each other already, I think. Especially ABS. I think it's a small industry, so you meet each other like in the Star Magic Ball and stuff like that in ASAP. I don't know. I don't know who I
Like
still want to meet.
when I was growing up, it was Sharon Cuneta and Agamula.
Ah,
I just
yeah, yeah.
So on your end, was there anybody that you were looking up to? You're like, oh my god, or was there somebody that shocked you? Like they know my name. In a starstruck ka na parang wow.
Someone I've always been looking up to is my uncle himself, Tito Gary Valenciano. Always. Ever since I
Mm.
was a child, we'd watch all his concerts. I was his biggest fan. Everyone in the cousins of our family would say that I was the biggest fan. I was the biggest fan. But we all were because we memorized all his songs. We always wanted to be like him. And
Mhm.
he's so down to earth. He's so nice. You know, he's like what you want to be. When we were kids, we all wanted to be like him. So I think he really inspired us. And up to
Yeah.
now, he's really one of those people I really look up to
I think
in
we
the
can all
industry.
agree their entire family is like so talented.
Yeah,
All of you, even your
super cool, super
cousins, your
cool.
siblings. It's so refreshing to see a family that not only is close, but you're all so good in what you do. And I think that also stems from a great support system. And you
Mhm.
were saying earlier, Donnie, that one of the reasons that, you stayed sane during this entire lockdown and, going through the motions of these past couple of months is, being able to talk to your friends, spend time with your family. You're really big on friendships, and I think that's something that even your fans know about you. You really have a
Yeah,
close circle of friends that trust, that you lean on in times of struggles and whatnot. What aspects or qualities do you value in your friendships that for you will not only stand the test of time but will stand whatever comes your way, whether it be in showbiz, whether it be in
mm,
life? Because it's one thing to have a lot of friends and it's another thing to have a really solid group. For me
yeah, I
personally, it's
agree.
quality over quantity. I'd rather have one good friend than 10 shady ones that I know will run away when times get tough, right? So what qualities do you really value in a friendship that makes you say, yeah, this one right here is a true friend?
Biggest one, top of my list, trust.
Mhm.
Hmm.
I think trust would be the biggest one. Uh, if you are comfortable enough to, like, when you say stuff to them and when they give their word, they really pull through. That means a
Mm-hmm.
lot to me, like so much. What else? If they're genuine,
Mhm.
they really are who they say they are. And if they, I always, I think like sometimes people don't get this, but if the group of people you surround yourself with don't inspire you or motivate you to reach your goals, then
Mm-hmm.
it might be a good idea to also look for others who do.
Mhm.
Because I think that's also one of them is someone who makes sure you're accountable. You know, you got to keep
Mm.
yourself accountable to them.
Mhm.
Like, let them know what you want to do in life. Let them know what you want to achieve. And they should be the ones, telling you, yo, Donnie, so how's this going for you? And I should be the one saying the same thing for them. Like, it's a team effort.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean,
So yeah.
is there ever a moment na ay pag-break ka sa friend mo? Yung breakup na tayo, tayo friends.
That
Hindi,
sucks.
Alam
Friend
mo bro,
breakup.
BI ka eh. Sorry, can't see you no more.
I don't think it's break. I think it's more of, siguro friends pa rin kami, but not like before. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
you meet a lot of people in your life. Some are probably just for certain phases, but some are really forever, right?
Ooh.
So there are a lot of friends you will meet.
Ah.
Some are soulmates, some are just for certain times. But there are also those who you don't ever talk to, but then when you talk to them, it's like nothing happened. You're back to where you guys were. And I think those are the coolest friendships too.
Yep.
Is when you don't, like you're not keeping in touch for like a couple of months, and then when you start talking, it's like, yo,
No
we're
time
back
has
to
passed.
exactly. That's cool. I
Yeah.
like those types of
Parang
friendships.
ganito, no? Parang ganito. Tagal tayo di nagkita.
Oh, yun, di ba? Di ba? Oo.
Oo eh.
Parang
Rico,
ganito
are you
lang.
Rico is just trying to make us cool by association by letting the
No,
world know
actually,
that we are Donnie's friends.
his question a while ago was referring to him. Eh. He was
Ah,
one of the
wow.
people I broke up with.
Diba?
We
And,
had
and
like a falling out. We had a falling out.
yung level ng friendship
So
namin ni
naughty.
Karla and everybody that's yung nakakasalubong ko lagi sa mall with his whole family.
Yeah.
Basta,
Yeah.
basta, ingat ka.
Okay, I have to discuss this really quickly because if not, my head is going to be on a platter. Since you were talking about forever, I'm just
Oy.
gonna ask a very
Ay,
generic,
ano to?
general question. Donnie, all your fans want to know. You're looking happier than ever. You're looking just glowy and just sprightly and happy. It drop that skincare routine, bro. No, but how are you personally? How's your heart? How are things? I can't believe I'm asking this, but yeah, how's your heart, Donnie?
My heart is fine. My heart is great. These last few months, I think I've always been focused on other people, like, you know, trying to do what's best for them and stuff like that. But it's nice also to sometimes focus on yourself, and that's what I think I've been doing these last couple of months, maybe last 2 months. So right now I'm in
Yeah.
a very good place. I think I'm probably this is one of the happiest moments I think in my life. There's so much I'm looking forward to, and I'm just very excited. I'm just very excited.
Donnie,
Ayan.
there
There,
are
he answered na.
Donnie, there are those that are sad and trying to find happiness. Paano ba maging masaya? Na tulad,
What?
how is it
That's
to
a
be,
loaded question, Rico.
how to be you?
Rico, ganito kasi yan. De joke lang. Paano ba maging masaya? Wow. That's a real no. I think this pandemic has caused everyone to have different types of emotions. Everyone, I think, has a different journey. And now I
Yeah.
could be happy, but like maybe next week something could happen. I don't know. But for everyone, they're all coping with this differently, right? Um, First of all, don't be too hard on yourself,
Mhm.
right? Like right now, everything that's going on, it's very new. I know a lot of the people watching are students.
Mhm.
Online schooling is very new to you guys, and a lot of you are stressed. but it's also very new to the profs as well, and they also, I'm sure, are having a hard time.
Mm.
So guys, just be patient, trust the process. I know it's hard, but we got to do what we got to do. This is the new normal right now.
Mhm.
And in terms of being happy, I think again it goes back to those who you surround yourself with.
Mhm.
Mm.
Like I love it when they say you are who you are, like the average of the 5 people closest to you.
Oh,
So that's like, I forgot who told me that. But it
But
that's a
does
good
make
point.
sense, right?
I have a question for you, Donnie, because you're talking about the new normal, people adjusting, being online. So, given the chance, Donnie, ano lang to imagination ah, paano ba manligaw o
Ay,
pumorma
nako.
kung di normal si Donnie? Kung pormahan, paano siya manligaw? Paano siya paporma kung sa new normal?
I actually want to ask you tips. How do you do it? Right now, you can't see anyone. You can't. I mean, if it's through text, through Zoom, iba pa rin kung hindi in person eh. So, ikaw magbigay ng tips sa akin, please. Kahit 3 lang.
I will send a sack of rice.
Can I just say, for somebody who is being all humble, like, oh, I still have a lot to learn in terms of hosting and interviewing, Donnie, you have a very, very great gift right here. You know exactly how to deflect and dodge questions, and you turn it over to the person you're speaking to. So I want to tell you right now, you are an excellent host, and you're going to be a
Oh, thank
great
you.
interviewer moving forward. Because that was
Wow.
the ultimate deflection. That was so good. That was really so good. And
You know why? Because Rico, I could tell he has something to say. He just doesn't want to say it yet.
oh, Rico, why don't you talk to us, Rico, about
Yeah, Rico.
dating in the new normal with long
Ano tips
distance
mo?
pa and stuff
So
like
again,
that? Oh, let's focus on Rico.
no. So weird. Look at Nagaraya, not Karla. Focus. Oh my God. So Donnie, I mean, just given that randomness of paano ba yung
Yeah.
Skype, would you send the link? Parang ganun.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, no one knows what. Just try everything. No one knows. Even if you ask other people, like your friends, they also probably don't know the exact way. It's a pandemic. I mean, even if you eat in a restaurant, it's still weird. There are like so many things you got to do. So I don't know. I think just first, like right now, get to know a person, whoever is like, thinking of making legal right now. Di ko sinasabi na ako. Pero sa lahat po nanonood, gusto niyo po manligaw, get to know the person first.
True.
Once things are safer, then maybe you guys can go out. But right now, I think, yeah, don't rush into things. Just because it's like easy, probably, because everyone's home. Don't rush into things. Make sure it's genuine first. The best relationships start off as friendships.
There
Grabe.
you have it. We're
Dami.
going to leave it at that. And as Donnie said, you know what? Get to know yourself as well. Enjoy being with yourself and discover new things about yourself. Look at him. His heart is happy. He's glowing. He looks happier than he's ever been because, well, no,
Everybody,
but seriously, bro, drop that skincare routine. How are you this makinis? How?
I don't know. It's maybe it's
Like
not clear. I do gotta. What?
Closer, closer. Come closer. Come closer.
woke up like this. He just woke up. Remember, he said he just woke
Yo,
up.
no, because the thing is, I think the camera's just like naglolo ko.
He's just being humble. He's just being humble. Let's put it at that. Okay, fun, quick questions. Have you been binge watching anything lately, or have you gone back to a show or a series of movies that you're just obsessed with and you can just keep
Yeah.
on for hours on end?
I stopped watching Suits when I was in high school, but then I was like, yo, it's cool to go back to watching Suits. So I finished like 3 seasons of Suits.
Wow.
What else? I binge watch a lot of stuff like Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Yeah. What else?
Who's your favorite
I watched-
character? Who's your favorite character sa Tiger King? Who can you relate to?
Joe
who can I
Exotic.
relate? Joe's your favorite?
No, my favorite is hey, all you cool cats and kittens.
Oh my! Yo,
I'm Joe
you
Exotic.
sound like her.
Excuse me?
No, like the way you said it. The way you said it was
She's
like
the
so.
best, Donnie, and she's in Dancing with the Stars now. Did you
Okay, so
know?
do you think she killed?
Oh,
Her?
110%. She
Yeah,
so fed her husband to the tigers.
100%.
100%.
My favorite. Who's that guy with no teeth? He's pretty cool.
The ex-husband.
Yeah. Funny.
Oh my god, that was
Uh,
so funny. I'm
I watched
sorry.
like half of the Social Dilemma, and I was like, "This is so much to take in. I have to finish it some other time." Did you guys watch Social Dilemma movie or
I
the
try
documentary?
No.
to watch it for a bit, but I'm like, oh, it's gonna make my internet life more sad. So I'm like, I'm okay.
Exactly. That's why I was like, "This is so depressing." No, but maybe it's also a confrontation of the truth. Who knows?
Yeah. I think
Dang, Donnie. It's like getting profound here. It's a
right.
show. I love how he jumps from like Tiger King to something like that. No, but okay. Rico, do you have any more fun questions?
Favorite NBA team?
Ever since OKC, but right now, who do I want to win? I'm just watching. I'm not really rooting for anyone. I always do root for the underdog, though. How about you?
Yeah, Lakers. That's done. Lakers.
I'm just
Donnie's
not gonna comment. I'm just gonna be like,
It's
sports.
a done deal anyway.
yeah, it's a done deal. 3-1.
Don't
What
say
if they
things
lose?
like that.
What if
That's
they
why.
lose?
Don't say things like that, Donnie. And then they lose, and then the Lakers fans will just come after you.
They
They're
won't.
gonna hate on you. Okay. When all is safe and well, and somewhat more old normal than new normal, what are the things that you are looking forward to doing? Because for some
I
people,
want to
it's going to the
travel.
cinema, with no mask. Yours is traveling. Where do you want to go?
100%. I was supposed to go to Europe the week of the pandemic, like when it first started, when we were first on lockdown. I was supposed to go to Europe, so probably there. Right now, I mean, November we're supposed to go to Australia. Obviously, nothing's happening, but probably travel and anywhere to Europe. I just want to travel. I miss flying. I
Hmm.
miss I miss just traveling, walking in the airport. Looking at different sceneries that you haven't seen before, getting away from everything. It's fun. Also, if it's here in the Philippines, probably the beach.
Mm.
I want to like road trip somewhere. But that's true. No, I do miss theaters. I miss cinemas. I miss watching a movie. It's a different experience than
Yeah.
watching a movie in the mall.
What's your favorite
Uh,
movie snack while you're watching a movie? Are you a rice meal guy? Are you a popcorn guy?
Rice meal?
Yeah.
People eat rice during movies.
That's
Yes.
horrible.
Kakamay pa nga.
I don't. Ganun ba? I like nachos.
Oh,
Nacho.
Beef
nachos.
nachos with extra cheese.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
best.
Or flavored fries, like a giant bucket
Yes.
of flavored fries
Yes.
with extra powder.
Yes.
And then it's just like you're coughing because you're inhaling the powder, not
Mm-hmm.
because of COVID. Sana all. Anyway,
Weird,
okay.
weird food combinations that you enjoy that people don't know about. Yung food
Mm.
combination na parang, okay, I like this. Not people will get it. Not a lot of people will.
Uh, Me, not so much. I think it's. I pretty much eat like everyone eats. I think.
Mhm.
What is? I don't know. I can't think of something that's out of the ordinary. My brother, he eats anything like weird, but me, pretty chill.
I think we've established that you're a pretty chill guy. Okay, last question before we get to messages to fans. Current celebrity crush, be it
All right.
local, be it international. Who is your current celebrity crush, Donnie?
Local.
Uh, Local. I think the prettiest face is still Liza, for sure.
Mm. Yes.
Internationally, I always said I like Emma Watson. Like
Ooh.
she's always been my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma Watson is so chicks. It's like not even
Yeah.
funny. She just gets
Before,
better with
And she
age.
got she
before,
got brains.
before we get to the fan message, any hidden talent that you got that not a lot of people know?
I think they know everything about me, but this quarantine, my brother's been teaching me the guitar, so I can play a bit of chords. I don't have a guitar right now, but I'll try to post more covers. Hopefully, I don't know. Let's see. I'm
It's
learning. I'm
like
learning.
it's like he wants us to love him even more, you know? It's like, you know what? I'm going to say this for the guys out there, but Donnie, leave some for the rest of the male population, okay? Because you're tall, you're hot, you're smart, you're nice, you know, you love Jesus. It's like, stop. Stop right there. He's 22. He's 22. He's 22.
Come
Okay.
on, Karla, hold your horse.
He's 22. He's 22. He's 22. Okay. Message to all of your fans, Donnie, that have been supporting you since day one, that love
Yeah.
you, that want to, you know, be by your side through thick and thin. Message to everyone that's just been loving on you these past year, like few years.
First of all, thank you guys so much for having me here at RX. I really missed you all. And to everyone who watched, everyone watching right now, mahal na mahal ko kayong lahat. Thank you so much sa lahat ng support na binibigay niyo sa akin. I miss all you guys. I know it's been a while since we've had an event, you know, but hopefully when this is all over, we get to have something big and we get to see each other. Please don't forget to please look out for our new upcoming show entitled Sunday Noontime Live. So TV5, that will be directed by Mr. M. And then right after that, I'll be there for a couple of weeks. Right after that, I'm gonna start shooting again for He's Into Her with ABS-CBN and a couple other things that you guys should look forward to. So yeah, I miss you guys, love you, and I will post a video soon on YouTube.
Yeah, because everyone's asking for the new vlog.
Yeah.
Rico, go. What are you gonna say?
Love you too. Ingat ka. Oh, hold on. Donnie, this is the first time I'm going to do this on air. Our very own Beth is asking for a birthday greeting because it was her birthday. And also she wants a greet from Pauline for Pauline as well. So Beth and Pauline, a happy birthday.
Beth and Pauline. Beth and Pauline, happy birthday to you guys. Sayang wala kayo dito ngayon sa stream. Hinahanap pa naman kita. Kayo. Pero sana magkita-kita tayo soon. God bless you guys and everything you do. Love you.
He is so an artista. He knows how to play it.
Karla, isa pa. Karla, nag-celebrate ng birthday the other day, October 3.
Oh! Sino?
Si Karla Aguas. Yan. Si Karla.
It was your birthday the other day?
Yeah,
Yo, happy birthday!
Thanks, Donnie.
Birthday
Carla,
video.
stay beautiful, stay amazing, stay the best in everything. Love you, Carla. Happy birthday.
Ba't kinilig ako? Donnie, thank you so much. Really,
Thanks,
we had
guys.
so much fun with you. You're always such
As always.
treat to have on the show. We wish you well. Congratulations in all of your new projects. We can't wait to see what's in store for you. And when all is safe, come back to the booth, okay? So we can
Yes,
hang out for
promise.
real. We can play games. We can munch on snacks. We can just be silly all over again.
I can beat
okay?
Rico on 2K.
Oh,
You
gee.
can. You will. I will root for you. I will bring the snacks because I have no idea how to play 2K. But yeah,
Donnie,
that's the show.
that's a show. You take care, Donnie. Before we go, isang flex dyan. Isa lang for all the fans.
Ayoko muna. Bigyan niyo pa ako ng mamaya. Post ako mamaya. Hindi, joke lang. Wag muna, Rico. Grabe ka naman.
Pag-swall na.
Ayoko.
Pag-swall. All right.
Oo, pag-swall na.
My dude. But thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, once again, live from his home for letting us in. Don't
Love you
forget,
guys.
Sunday noontime live. It is what you're going to look forward to on TV5. Give it up for Donnie.
Donnie.
Love you guys.
Love you always. I just said love you.
Love you too. Okay, and there you have it, monsters. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you to all of Donnie's fans who hung out with us over on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. We hope this made your Friday. I mean, it just goes to show that there really still are some great guys out there, some great people out there who are in the industry. And it's just always such a treat to catch up with somebody who feels like a friend. Wow, Rico, may friend tayo.
Diba? And to see Donnie grow up with us
Yeah.
here at the station at the Monster for when he was 18, and seeing him evolve now, I have a feeling he's gonna go muscle bound like Piolo and Jake level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The noontime show and Christmas is here, but they're preparing for summer. So this is something really, really nice. But thank you, Donnie, and thank you to everybody from Cornerstone for allowing us to have Donnie. And what a show. Oh my
Can I,
goodness.
can I just shout out Lara Gracia? Miss Karla, mahaba po yung pila. Don't worry, to all the Donnie fans, it's all you girls. Don't worry. I'm not even gonna try to line up. Y'all have VIP passes and membership cards, so it's fine.
Alam ko, Karla, ikaw may RFID ka na dun. So wala na. Oh my God.
But that's the show. We hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to follow us on all of our socials at RX931. Share this video, like it, and share it with all of your friends. Share it with Donnie fans as well. Send it to any girl or guy that you know that would definitely benefit from this video, because we did learn a lot. Aside
Yeah.
from hanging out with him, he actually had some really, really incredible statements, full of wisdom. Full of wisdom.
And getting that gain. So we wish him luck with his workout goals and everything else, and transforming his house into a gym. So this is something really, really nice, and still staying with his parents. That's a cool thing. To
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen on Facebook Live, she is Karla Aguas.
Hey, Rico Chismoso.
On air, we continue.